News home. More from UK News. Wednesday, May 30, 2018, 12:43 p.m. Share on Facebook, share on Messenger, share on Messenger, share on Twitter, share on WhatsApp. Video player 202000:000:000:000. Use up/down arrow keys to increase or decrease volume. A gunman who shot dead 2 police officers and a civilian in Belgium had killed another person the day before, officials have said. Interior Minister Jan Bowen told broadcast Radler that the attacker, identified as prison inmate Benjamin Herman, also committed a murder the night before. The victim was a former inmate who spent time in jail with Herman, he said. Officials are treating the motives for the killings of the officers and the bystander in Liege as terrorism. Investigating magistrate Eric van der Sip told a news conference Herman shouted Allahu Akbar, God is great, several times before he was shot dead by police during the attack on Tuesday. Herman, 31, was on a 2-day release at the time, and Belgian officials say they face questions about how he was able to kill 4 people while out of jail. Mr. van der Sip said Herman attacked officers Soraya Belkacemi, 53, and Lucille Garcia, 45, from behind, stabbing each several times before grabbing their service weapons. He then shot them while they were on the ground, leaving both dead, before running into a nearby bar. Fortunately, the magistrate said, the barkeeper had the wakefulness to see what was taking place and got his customers out. As a result, Herman ran out and crossed the road, shooting at a car as he went. He fired several times at the vehicle's occupant, 22-year-old Cyril Vangroeken, killing him on the spot. Herman then fired at another vehicle before walking down the street, shouting Allahu Akbar as he went. 2 officers followed him, but he ducked into a school on the road, where he took a woman hostage. In the meantime, several units of police arrived on the scene, including an armed response team, as Herman came out shooting and again shouting Allahu Akbar. He was shot dead by officers. 4 officers were injured during the gunfight, with 1 hit in the neck and another in the arm. Mr. van der Sip said Herman's modus operandi seemed consistent with that in Islamic State recruitment videos. He said state security services also had information Herman was in touch with radicalized people in 2016 and early 2017. The facts are qualified as terrorist murder and attempted terrorist murder, he said, adding that the focus was now on establishing whether anyone else was involved. Mr. van der Sip also praised officers in Liege for helping prevent a more consequential outcome. Police have revealed Herman was known to authorities for years, predominantly as a petty criminal with a record that included theft, drug offenses and assault. He was released at 7:30 a.m. on Monday and expected back at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. The former inmate, who died on Monday, was killed about 35 miles away, 55 kilometers, from the Liege attack, in the southern Belgian village of On. He was apparently hit over the head with a blunt object. Copyright Sky News 2018. Share on Facebook, share on Messenger, share on Messenger, share on Twitter, share on WhatsApp. More from UK News. Pair face jail after claiming £125,000 by posing as Grenfell victims. A man and a woman who received £125,000 after falsely claiming they lived in Grenfell Tower have pleaded guilty to fraud. Kremlin critic Arkady Babchenko shot dead on his way to Belgrade. A Russian journalist who had been critical of the Kremlin appears to have been assassinated after being shot several times in the back at his apartment building in Kiev. 3 arrested over murders of gangland pair Paul Massey and John Kinsella. 3 people have been arrested as part of an investigation into the murders of gangland pair Paul Massey